The air feels different the moment you walk through the gates. It's not just excitement, it's rhythm. From the distant whistle of the train to the soft hum of the crowd, everything moves in a pattern so seamless you almost don't notice it. You grab your first glimpse of the castle glowing under the morning light, and somehow it already feels like the start of something perfect. But what if that perfection isn't random? What if there's an invisible choreography, a secret rhythm, guiding every sound, every smile, every step you take? I've spent years watching the park, not just as a guest, but as an observer of patterns. When people eat, when lines shrink, when music swells. And today I'm going to show you what I've learned, because behind every unforgettable Disney day lies a pattern so subtle, yet so powerful, that once you see it, you'll never experience the park the same way again. Welcome to Magic Deep Dive, where we uncover the hidden layers behind Disney's magic. Not just what you see, but what you feel. Every sound, every scent, every perfectly timed smile, they're all part of an invisible rhythm that turns ordinary moments into pure wonder. Today, we're not just walking through the parks, we're decoding them. We'll reveal how tiny choices, made in the right order, can turn a good day into one that feels almost orchestrated. You'll see how the park itself seems to move with you, guiding your emotions, your timing, even your sense of discovery. Before we start, help this channel grow. Hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments where in the world you're watching from. I read every one of them, and I love seeing how far Disney's magic reaches. So get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll know the secret pattern behind every perfect Disney day. Every Disney day is different, yet somehow the best ones all share the same feeling. That effortless flow, where every moment seems to appear right when you need it. The shorter line, the perfect breeze during the parade, the seat with just the right view. It's not luck, it's alignment. The truth is, Disney was designed to reward awareness. The more you notice, the more it gives back. There's a pattern built into everything, one that connects your timing, your senses, and even your emotions. And that's what this journey is about. Not rushing to ride the most attractions, but understanding how the park breathes. When to move, when to pause, when to simply stand still and let the world sparkle around you. Because once you understand that rhythm, every choice becomes part of the magic. It always starts with breakfast. Not the rushed, chaotic one everyone grabs between 8 and 9 a.m., but the quiet kind. The one that feels like a secret. Around 10:15, the crowds have thinned, the lines are shorter, and the music feels softer. You sit down with your coffee, watching families hurry past, and realize you've already stepped out of the noise. Disney runs on patterns of flow, and food is one of the strongest currents. Eat with the crowd, and you fight it. Eat after the crowd, and the park opens up like a story waiting for its next chapter. Cast members smile longer, you find a shady table, and time seems to slow down. And there's an extra trick: mobile order. Place your order before you even arrive, then tap "I'm here" while still a few minutes away. It feels like bending time itself. When you show up, your food's waiting, your table's ready, and your day keeps its rhythm. The secret isn't just when you eat, it's how you move around everyone else's habits. Because when the park breathes out and you're there to catch that breath, that's when the magic starts feeling personal. Every guest wants to beat the lines, but most rush straight into the same traps. Booking rides too early, stacking reservations without rhythm, or wasting passes on the wrong attractions. The secret isn't in how many lightning lanes you use, but when you use them. Think of it like music. Your day should rise and fall with tempo. Start the morning in standby, the lines move faster before 9:30. Use your first lightning lane between 10 and 11 when the sun climbs and the crowd thickens. By early afternoon, stack your next 2 passes close together. A 1-2 rhythm that keeps your energy up just as everyone else slows down. Here's the pattern the pros follow. Delay your first reservation a little, and the system rewards you later. The later your first redemption, the more power you have to stack multiple lightning lanes back to back. You end up gliding through rides while others wait. This isn't cheating the system, it's dancing with it. Once you catch the rhythm, you'll notice how perfectly it matches the park's heartbeat. You'll finish the afternoon energized, not drained, and ready for the second act of your Disney symphony. There's a hidden magic in timing, not just what you see, but when you see it. Most guests follow the same predictable rhythm: parades at noon, fireworks at night. But the true Disney rhythm beats in the moments between. Around 2 p.m., when everyone rushes indoors for air conditioning, small performances begin. A barbershop quartet outside Main Street, a pianist tucked inside Casey's Corner, a character strolling unannounced through Liberty Square. These aren't random. They're the park's spontaneous pulse. The best part? You can catch these moments only when you don't plan for them. Then, as night approaches, another secret unfolds. Skip the front row of the big fireworks crowd. Instead, stand behind Cinderella Castle or near the bridge to Tomorrowland. From there, you'll see not only the fireworks, but the hidden lighting show that plays across the rooftops, a view most never notice. Disney's true magic happens in the quiet synchronization between guest and park. When you stop chasing the schedule and start listening to it, you find performances that feel personal, as if the park noticed you. Because sometimes, the best show isn't the one that's announced, it's the one that finds you when you least expect it. Every Disney day has its own heartbeat. It rises with the sun and slows with the stars. But most guests burn out halfway through because they fight against that natural rhythm. The key is to let the park's energy guide you. In the morning, when the gates first open, the air feels electric, fresh, cool, full of anticipation. That's when you move with purpose. Go to the rides that usually get crowded later, when the air is still soft and golden. Those first 2 hours aren't just about shorter lines. They're about emotional clarity. The music feels louder, the colors brighter, and every cast member seems to greet you with extra warmth. Then comes the evening. The park exhales. Crowds fade, lights soften, and the rhythm slows to something almost spiritual. That's your moment to wander. Take the long path around the castle, find a quiet bench near the water, or simply stand still as Main Street glows behind you. The park that began as a rush turns into reflection. Morning is action. Night is wonder. Together, they form the perfect loop, the beginning and end of the pattern that makes a Disney day truly unforgettable. Every souvenir stand seems to sell the same thing: the plushes, the ears, the pins. But the truth is, the most meaningful Disney souvenirs aren't found under bright lights or glass shelves. They hide in the quieter corners, where the rhythm slows and memory settles in. Walk into Frontierland near closing, when the shops are half empty. You might find a cast member engraving your name on a leather bracelet, or sharing the story behind a handcrafted trinket. That's not just merchandise, that's connection. Each piece holds the energy of a place, a time, a moment only you lived. And here's a hidden tip. Some of the best keepsakes aren't even physical. There's a quiet camera trick seasoned visitors use, finding the perfect still moment to photograph when the park empties. Around 11 p.m., when Main Street is nearly silent, the reflections on the pavement create mirror-like photos. It's as if the park itself poses just for you, because souvenirs aren't reminders of where you went. They're echoes of how you felt. The key is to choose something that makes your heartbeat slow for just a second. That's when you know you've captured the rhythm, the piece of the park that will keep playing long after you've gone home, if you're starting to notice how every moment in Disney feels connected, how timing and flow shape the magic. Take a second to let me know. Hit that like button if you've learned something new, and subscribe so you don't miss the next discovery. Each video here reveals another layer of the world Disney built, one hidden pattern at a time. Because once you start seeing these rhythms, you can't unsee them. The park changes from a destination into a living story you're part of. There's one thing even seasoned Disney fans forget. The park is never finished. It's always moving, always shifting, always rewriting its own rhythm. That constant change isn't just a business strategy. It's part of the spell. Every sound, scent, and smile you remember is carefully recalibrated over time. Even the pavement color on Main Street changes shade to reflect better in photos as the light evolves through the day. That's the real Disney magic. Not the fireworks, not the rides, but the way it adapts to you. It grows with each generation, reinventing nostalgia while keeping the heartbeat familiar. The same streets where your parents walked now hold new stories for your children. Some people chase the old Disney, others fear the new one. But the truth? The magic has never stayed still. It was never supposed to. It lives in movement, in the constant rhythm of reinvention. So the next time you visit, don't look for what's missing. Look for what's changing, because that's where the real wonder hides, in the quiet spaces between what you remember and what's just beginning to appear. Now that you know how to move with the park's rhythm, let's end with a few hidden gems, the kind that most guests walk right past. First, free water. Any quick service restaurant will give you a cup of ice water if you ask. no purchase needed. On a hot Florida afternoon, that's a lifesaver most people forget. Second, take a slow ride on the People Mover in Tomorrowland just before sunset. It's the park's secret balcony, a quiet moment above the crowd where you can watch the golden light wash over the castle. Third, explore the quiet corners and shadow spots. There's a shady nook near the Tangled Rest area, another by the Liberty Square Bridge. They're cool, calm, and filled with soft background music, like the park's heartbeat slowed down. And finally, listen closely near shop windows or behind certain facades. You might catch the hidden soundscapes, faint voices, typewriters, or music drifting from invisible rooms. They exist purely for those who pause long enough to notice, because at the end of the day, Disney's greatest secrets aren't hidden from you. They're hidden for you, waiting for the moment you finally stop rushing and start listening. As the last song fades and the castle lights dim, you start to realize the perfect Disney day was never about luck or even planning. It was about rhythm. Every laugh, every smell of popcorn, every glimmer of light off the pavement, they all formed a melody that you were part of without even noticing. Because Disney isn't built to impress you. It's built to move you, to make you feel like the world is working in perfect sync for just one day. And maybe that's why we keep coming back. Not for new rides or souvenirs, but for that feeling of harmony. The reminder that wonder still exists if you know how to look for it. So the next time you walk down Main Street, listen closely. The music, the footsteps, the laughter, they're all part of the same song. Because the perfect Disney day isn't about doing more, it's about noticing the rhythm that was always there. If this journey changed how you see Disney, give it a like, subscribe for more secrets like this, and tell me in the comments, what's your perfect Disney moment? I read them all, because every story, every smile, and every rhythm keeps the magic alive.